Guten Morgen, friendos. I'll give y'all a second to show up and I'm gonna share this. And I know that I didn't tell anybody that I was gonna coffee this morning, but my friend is coming over and I thought it would be perfect. He could like pop in here and say hello. Actually, so I'm gonna send him a message real quick. Morning coffee. I don't think Zach drinks coffee. Oh, spoiler alert, it's Zach. But you probably could figure that out, huh? So I said Spout's with me. She is, but she's right here. Oh, yep. There she is. Say hi, baby. So hi. Today's plan. Hold on, I gotta get Zach here. Today's plan, Mr. Zach is going to come over and we're going to go get stuff for painting and to install our washer dryer. So, yeah, I'm super excited. I haven't done laundry since before we moved. And so, little things like that, you know? But this is my new office. As you can see, I have natural sunlight on my face and it's so nice and warm and it just makes me happy. And this whole room it's just wall-to-wall windows and it's white and bright. And I have a fish rug that's new. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying the new house. So when Eric gets back, Eric's in Las Vegas. If you guys want, I think it'd be really cool if you guys would go and like post a good luck on his timeline or send him a message on Instagram just saying like kill it this weekend. There's still a couple days before the tournament starts already, but he's always done really good at Vegas. As all of you know, he's had an injury, so this year is going to be really interesting to see how that plays in, or just if it happens to come up again, or if he's done enough work to like get past the injury part. So I'm really hoping that it won't bother him and it might even bring some calm into his game, because he's like playing in a different mindset and a different state. So not different state, but like mind, you know what I mean? He's in Las Vegas. He's in Nevada right now. So he's technically in a different state, but sorry, I haven't had enough coffee yet. So good morning. Cheers. Most of you are probably here because you were just watching the premiere of our little update video. So I won't spoil it for you, but it just kind of explains this is our new house. We just moved last week. It's been chaos. So thank you for those of you that watched that. If not, go ahead and head over there after we wrap this up. And yeah, coming soon, Dan, our little editor man. I hope he doesn't mind me calling him that. He is working on a couple other videos. We have a review for the Evader, which I think, you know what? I don't need these. Do I look better with them on? I'll just leave them on. So he's working on the Evader review, which I'm super excited. I actually didn't see him film that, so I'm interested to see what Eric has to say about the Evader. I haven't really thrown it a whole lot, but I never got my set, actually. I'll have to message EMAC and see if I can get an Evader. So yeah, I think he really enjoys the disc. He is bagging it, and yeah, so stay tuned for that. We also have a EMAC judge review coming with both of Eric's take and my take on that. A little two perspectives back in the day. And then the one that I'm really excited for is Dan, our chiropractor, Eric, and Big Germ went out and played disc golf together. And I only saw like 3 of the videos that Eric showed me because they came back and they were like, oh my God, that was ridiculous. We filmed it. It's going to be crazy. And so I saw a couple videos and I'm really excited for whatever that looks like because they just had a crazy, ridiculous time. So stay tuned for those 3 videos. We are trying to do more content. It will be very interesting when Eric's on full tour because we're still going to have to figure out what to do or like what that format looks like with me being home more. So we might do like a split vlog kind of thing where it's Eric on tour and Tina at home. Let me know in the live chat if that sounds good to you, or if you have any ideas for us. Obviously, I have a garden here, and I have on my goals list for my garden business to make 5 YouTube videos this year, just about whatever I'm doing, preferably educational. So I'm going to dabble in that a little bit, but not too much pressure. But obviously not everybody's obsessed with plants like I am. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do to kind of like engage everybody, but it's going to be interesting. But hopefully I'll also be doing some work for Dynamic Discs and do some reviews for their channel and stuff like that too. So I'll still get my fill for some video work this year. That's just going to be interesting. Yeah, Logan, isn't it great? It keeps hitting me funny, so I'm like blowing out my face. I'm like trying to stay right where the little gap is. So I might have to put up some sheer curtains just to block out like the bam light, but that's all right. I'm just so happy to have bright light in here. It's so nice. And the other house is awesome. There's definitely light in there, but it's nothing compared to this house. We have these big windows. They're old. We kind of need to replace them, but this whole room is all windows. Our future bedroom has big windows, and our living room has like a big set of 3 windows. So very excited to have some natural light back in our lives, more than we did at the other house. Hold please. I'm very warm because I have a cat. I have a cat on my lap, and I'm drinking coffee. Okay, so what are you guys drinking this morning? Coffee, tea, birdie fuel, hopefully. This coffee in my mug right now is actually, okay, this is really cool. This is from Hawaii, and it's not actually birdie fuel this morning, but it's a cool story, so I think y'all are forgive me. This is a cool story. So when I went to Hawaii, I stayed with Paige and Alyssa at, we went to the Big Island, right? This is a great story time. Everybody grab their blanket and their coffee and story time with Tina and Spout. Okay, so I went to Hawaii, and I have yet to post about it, which I probably shouldn't explain here, but maybe I'll do a little video on it. I'm not sure. So I went to the Big Island, flew into Hilo. Nope, I flew into Kona. And then Paige and Alyssa picked me up, and we went to the other side of the island called Hilo. And so that's where we were staying. There's these cute little cabins on like 10 or 14 acres. And sorry, I keep getting distracted. So we had these little cabins. So Paige and Alyssa had a cabin, and they called me and were like, okay, you should come. And there's a cabin right across from our cabin, like 15 steps away. Like we can look at each other from our cabins. And I was like, done. So it was like $300 for a week to stay in these cabins, or for just me to stay in my own cabin, which was really cool. So this property is insane. It overlooks the ocean. There's banana trees, coconut trees, goats, cows. Like the first morning I walked out with my coffee, and I like just minded my own business, enjoying the sunrise, and like looked to the left, and there is this like 3 cows just chilling right there, like looking at me like, what are you doing? And then just this beautiful outlook. So they have a deck that's built like in the middle of their yard. And so I spent pretty much every morning out there, unless it was raining, with my camera, recording the sunrise and writing down business ideas, because y'all know I never stop working, and journaling too, just to like get thoughts on paper. And no joke, y'all, at least the last day, there was like whale tails for like 30 minutes. And that's something, we saw whales the whole time we were there. We had a garden tour that we went on, and well, I guess it does. I can tell the story now, huh? Well, maybe not. Okay, so we went on this garden tour, and that also overlooked the ocean. And so while we were there, we were drinking this tea, and she was making it for us right in front of us and teaching us about tea, which is super interesting to me. That's something I've always been really interested in. Another thing on my business list that I want to do. And no joke, 2 hours. We had binoculars. There was like 3 different pods of whales just flapping around and playing. And she said it was training day, and when the baby whales are like old enough, they'll like go and teach them how to like, I don't know what she meant, but either way, there was just like a bunch of whales the whole time we were there. It was incredible. Like, I didn't take any video of that. I just soaked it all in and enjoyed it, and it'll be a memory in my brain for the rest of forever. So this ended up being a long story. Anyways, back to the property we were staying at. We spent a lot of time there, eating outside generally, cooking and eating outside. We didn't go out to eat pretty much at all. And so it was the last day, and I told Paige that before I got on the plane, I wanted to get some Kona coffee because I was in Kona and I thought that was so cool. And so Paige told the lady that owns the place that we were staying at that I liked coffee. And she came up to me and was like, I heard you like coffee. We have coffee trees. Would you like a bag of coffee from our coffee trees? We just roasted it like last week. Just like, yeah. Like, and it's a pound of coffee, but oh my gosh. It was just so special to have coffee from the place that I was staying and enjoying my time. And like, it was just incredible. It was so cool. So needless to say, my next house I'm going to buy is going to be in Hawaii, probably on the Big Island. It was just insane. What a amazing trip. And I definitely needed it. Like, I know it's still the time right now that you're not really supposed to be traveling, but we didn't really see anybody while we were there. And it was, I don't want to say life-changing because I have so many things in my life that are actually life-changing. But it was one of those things where I was there and I was like, this is where I'm going to end up. Like, I need to be here in some capacity at some point. And literally, we didn't close on this house yet. We had been like working on it. And I called Eric and was like, if we like didn't make an offer on this house, I think we'd literally be looking for property in Hawaii. It's expensive and like maybe we couldn't afford it, but I think we probably would have kind of like switched gears a little bit and like could see how to make that happen. And Eric could hear it in my voice. He's like, yeah, I'm totally down. Like, obviously I want to go visit and like see what it looks like, but like I can tell that's something you really want to do. Yeah. Yeah, the aloha spirit is very real. Yeah, John, I was watching a video yesterday. I've been really getting into Anthony Padilla. He does all these amazing interviews. Incredible. But one of the guys, I guess he used to be a Mormon and he isn't anymore. And he just said like his lifestyle is based on like the aloha spirit. And I really resonated with that. It's just about spreading love and kindness. And I relate to that so hardcore. And, I've been there once for like a couple days and I didn't even really meet very many people, but man, like, I don't want to be a hokey person that's just like, oh, aloha, but oh my gosh, do I feel that? So, you know what? Judge me. That's fine. I am who I am. That is what it is. So Matt, I wouldn't suggest booking your flight the way that I did because I'm crazy. We had absolute chaos. We had friends coming. We had friends leaving. We had our trip to Emporia. Then we were moving, buying a house, moving, having renters come into our other house, Zach and Steph. It was like chaos. So Paige called me and said, you should come to Hawaii. And I was sitting on the couch with Eric and I literally dropped my phone and I was like, oh my God. Like, the only time I have to go to Hawaii is 4 days from now. And he said, if you want to make it happen, make it happen. And so I looked at flights. It was about $1,000 to not be traveling for 24 hours. My flights were 12 or 13 on the way there and then 14 on the way back. The way there, I only had one transfer in Dallas. The way back, I had 2 transfers, Phoenix and Charlotte. So that was a long day, like having a mask on for 16 hours, actually, because I got to the airport like 2 hours early. Yeah, so it was like $1,000, but I literally booked it like 4 days before I left. So I wouldn't do it that way. If you book it with plenty of time, and if you're near like a bigger airport, Pensacola is kind of expensive. You can get away with much cheaper. But if you do decide to go, please message me, because I have a lot of information on Hawaii travel restrictions right now, and it changes a lot too. So get a hold of me if you plan on going to Hawaii during this current time. Yeah, so that is a little summary of what Hawaii was like. I have some photos and videos. I have lots of photos, and I kind of want to just throw them together to share with everybody, because it was just such a cool trip. But I honestly, like, generally speaking, I don't, like, I get a lot of footage usually, but it was one of those things that I needed a break from my normal life, and so it kind of just became being one with nature there, being one with myself there, really just having like awesome, deep, long conversations with Paige and Alyssa. And like, we could have done that anywhere, but man, what a perfect place to do it. So it was just an incredible experience. But those are my girls. I go on my big crazy trips with them generally, and we've always had some awesome conversations. This time last year, we went to Havasu Falls, which is a really expensive, tough trip to make happen, and you have to do a lot of planning, and it's a lot of walking if you do it that way. So, but that one's super worth it too if you can. But I'm super thankful for Paige for kind of setting that up and teaching me about it. And then my friend Abby had done it before, and so she told us what to bring, what not to bring, and kind of what to expect. And that was also really, really cool. So we did that last February, which I still don't have a video for. I filmed it. I haven't edited it. Dan, are you still here? Do you want to edit that? Because I would love for that to be released into the world at some point. But that was such a cool thing too. So yeah, we've done some awesome stuff. I don't know. I think I really got on that tangent because I was drinking coffee from the place. So thanks for coming to my story time with Tina and Spout. She's just like passed out on my lap right now. She's very cute. Danny, quit judging me. I'll judge you right back, mister. How's your kitty? Oh, this is fantastic. Okay, sorry. I haven't had enough water, so where are you going to be in March? Martin, I'm going to be here for the most part. There's kind of a lot going on. Tomorrow, I have a volunteer event thing for Keep Pensacola Beautiful. We're doing an outdoor mini golf fundraiser tournament thing. So that's tomorrow. I'm volunteering and just like checking people in. So I don't really get to play, which is a bummer, but they needed help. So that's fine. If you're in Pensacola, please come out. Tickets are pretty cheap. It all goes to a good cause. I'll be there. There's hot chocolate. I think they have a beer vendor. It should be really, really fun. So if you are here, come on out. And then Eric gets back on Monday from Las Vegas, hopefully with a giant trophy and a bunch of money, because we need money now since we put all our money into a house. Yeah, hopefully he wins. Did everybody go post on his social medias? Fish in the chat if you posted. I think it'd be really cute because he will not wake up for like 2 hours. So it'd be awesome if he just had a bunch of like, kill it this weekend or whatever. I think that'd be so cool because y'all are the coolest. So then like the rest of March, I am going to Waco for a couple days and then coming home. My mom's visiting for like 2 weeks in March. So I will be here getting the house set up, putting up some shelving. I want to do some like live edge but I got to raise some money to to do all these things I want to do. Thankfully, Whale Sacks is booming right now for custom stuff, so that will help with getting my office set up. But I've never really had a full office at home, so this is the first time, and I just want it to be cute and comfortable and cozy, and it already is great. So that's basically my whole March. April, I think I'm going to Jonesboro, and then I should be home. And then I should be home pretty much the rest of the year. If California and Oregon happens, I will likely go for a couple weeks there. And then probably Worlds, maybe Minnesota at some point, and then East Coast, probably I will go to those. But otherwise, I will basically be here. Yeah, so guys, John in the chat, he works with Uplay. Zoe, Dustin, Uplay, Universal Play, Disc Golf, and so they're doing some amazing things. Eric and I are lucky enough to be on Team Uplay, so we're some of the pro ambassadors, and I'm super thankful to be a part of that. So if you haven't yet, go check them out on Facebook. I should have like a little like Thunderbird and. But then it's always sponsored content, right? I don't know. I got to figure that out. But either way. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing in March. Again, long explanation. Have you already started your gardening channel? No, I haven't, Krager. It's been a lot of stress the last month, I would say. I redid my whole Whale Sacks creators like job. There was a lot of work that went into that, and I'm trying to hire more people so that we're on top of products this year. And then moving, and there's a lot that goes into getting a mortgage, especially because Eric and I are self-employed. So it's like, hey, prove that this is actual income. Hey, where's your phone number from? Hey, why is your business out of Oregon? Like all this stuff. It's so exhausting. So that was a lot of time and energy. And then getting insurance was a nightmare. And like, we almost didn't close when we were supposed to. It was a nightmare, seriously. So it's been really stressful. So starting a new channel, I didn't want to like put that pressure on myself yet, because you got to make images and I still need a logo and, stuff like that. So I think Zach is here. I could be wrong, but I think he is. Or someone else just broke into my house. Zach, is that you?
Hello, morning coffee!
Morning coffee! Who's
morning
that?
coffee!
Who's that, Duders?
Hi, Duders!
Who's that?
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Welcome, Zach Benson, to the live morning coffee time with a sick hat. Eric,
Whalesacks.com.
there's a little chair right there. You
A
want
little chair for little me?
a little? I mean, it's like a little rolly chair, so it's convenient. Duders usually sits on that. It's a rainbow boy.
It's the rainbow kid.
Yeah, all of this hardware to bring you live streaming came from this guy. My webcam and my
microphone.
Ball of noise.
My noise ball.
My noise ball and my recordy cam came from this guy. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Cat. There's
Scooters.
a cat. So, Morning Monster with Zach Benson is now what we're going to call
Don't
this.
you guys know it's Morning Monster with Zach Benson, obviously.
Yay, Rainbow's here. Okay, y'all probably know Rainbow, but just in case, this is the guy called Rainbow Smog or Zach Benson, depending on which platform we're on. He now lives in our other house.
That's me.
It's that guy.
That's
and
me.
Steph, who's awesome, and her and I have been hyper bonding the last couple days over plants and projects.
It's absurd.
We knew that was going to happen.
She already went to the store. She's at the plant store right now.
I'm really bad for her.
She woke up and was like, I have to go to the store. Tina told me there's these plants there, and she's going to be bad for my wallet. I'm leaving now. They open at 9. And I was like, okay, have fun.
Yeah, I'm going to stop sending her stuff, I promise.
No, don't. It's fine. It keeps her busy.
She really likes plants, just like me. And I know what she likes, and I'm in all these gardening groups in Pensacola or just Florida local. And So somebody posted like some special mint.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I didn't
she
understand
saw
what she
this
was talking
morning,
about.
and
She was
she's
just
like,
like, it's
"Bye."
a different colored mint, and I love mint. I'm like,
It has like white on it, which is kind of
is that what-
rare.
okay,
Mhm.
sure, yep.
It's so funny.
Makes
But her and
sense
I
to
went
me.
to the Pensacola Seed and Garden store yesterday. Special mint.
Special mint.
You know, special mint.
That Florida mint.
Where do you get a hoodie like that?
Oh, that's a good question. This one was a Christmas present from my father, actually. But I have another one that's similar that was on Amazon. I just type in colorful sweatshirt, and then I buy the first thing that's available.
Literally, he told me this already. The other one has like paint splash. It
Yep.
looks really cool.
The other one
It's
actually
like,
looks...
it's called Colorful.
The other one looks like this, but as a sweatshirt.
Oh my god. You are just the
'Cause I have it
brightest
as a
human
t-shirt.
ever. That's so funny. Chaser. Yeah, I think it's called the Sun. We have it here in Florida.
It's great.
But yeah, you should try it.
I hadn't experienced it before coming here, and now we've got all this thing that glows in the sky. It's great.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so touching back on the whole garden YouTube thing, I think I want someone to actually start to finish help me manage that. I am not interested in having yet another YouTube channel because I already put a lot into our current one, and I don't do a good job of like having tags and having all of the things written the way you should and having good thumbnails. And so I want to start to finish have that be like a really high quality product, and not have to like go back and try to fix stuff because I don't have time. So y'all know I do a lot in a lot of different categories, and I want to be really good at all of it, but it's just not possible as one person. So I guess I'm going to need to find somebody to help me with that.
Yeah, if only.
I can't imagine.
If only had a couple people who just showed up that could help with all kinds of stuff.
Chaser, where are you out of? Can you ship some of that out across state lines? Oh, state lines. Yeah. Where are you? What state? Eric's in Nevada, as we learned earlier. I said that. All right. I wonder if Eric's going to do better in his current state because, like, his elbow and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, of, like, Nevada. Because he's in Nevada right now. Like, I need more coffee. I think I'm hilarious.
It's so bad. I'm on board. I'm here for the bad jokes.
Yeah, it was pretty good. The orange orb in the sky.
Finally hit 40 today. I woke up and it was 40 today. It was actually warmer than that, probably, wasn't it?
43-ish, I think.
It felt like 43 on the couch.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of chilly this morning. Chilly, right?
Yeah, chilly. I'm enjoying Florida chilly. I'm not going to lie to you.
I called my dad in Wisconsin yesterday, and he goes, Tina, it's 43 here today. I was like, wow, is all your snow going to melt? He's like, no, there's no way. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, end of February, it's almost March. Things are supposed to start being better in March, right?
Yeah.
It's actually just incredible here. This whole week's been 70 so far, 65 or 70, and the nights aren't even that cold, and my plants are so happy. I planted so much yesterday, you guys. I'm so excited. Mm-hmm.
You're definitely going to need to add in the front to your next video so people can see the amount of plants that are going, and the back.
I should just do, I have about 200 babies in the back.
And like probably the shed too while you're at it.
There's nothing in the shed yet. Actually, I got to get a quote from that guy to finish that out. Okay, so since Zach's here for the first time on Morning Coffee, other than being in the chat all the time, I feel that we should do a proper Whale Pants Morning Coffee interview.
Ooh.
So Zach.
Interview time.
Tell us about yourself.
God.
Wow, this is great content.
It's great content. Let's see. I'm from Massachusetts originally, born and raised, lived there my whole life. I don't know what else is there to tell.
Wow, great.
I play disc golf. I play video games.
Mm-hmm.
You'll probably find me in the Discord 99% of the time. Rainbow Smog.
Yeah.
Play a lot of Rocket League.
Okay. So tell them how we met.
How we met?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, first was the time you guys came and did a clinic at my local course? I think that was the first time we officially met, right?
And we had ice cream in the parking lot.
Yeah, there's still
ice
pictures.
Cream truck showed up.
There's
and
still
Peter
pictures
McBride
on
was there with
Instagram
us.
of you, Eric, and Peter McBride in the ice cream truck because the lady was
She
like,
was awesome.
You guys are so cool. Like, have you ever been inside an ice cream truck before? And they're like, no. And they were like, well, let's get inside the ice cream truck.
And we took photos and it was epic.
I still have them somewhere.
I do too.
They're quality.
Uh-huh.
I think that was the first time we met.
That is the first time we met.
And I was like, wow, there's no way these people are going to want to talk to me again because I am so incredibly awkward because I just want to be friends.
But we're weird too.
I know. Your weird matches why my weird.
Exactly. So then, realistically, going forward after that, well, you were at Maple Hill.
Yeah.
The week after.
I was gonna say any of the Northeast homies will also probably know me as the king of the 8 holes at Maple Hill.
Yes. And so Eric didn't really get to meet you there, but I sat with the crowd for like
you came to sit with the crowd.
I
got a chance to like bust Eric's balls in between walking, you know, when he went the 3 times he went by me throughout you know the 3 days.
Yep.
So we had like a little bit of interaction at least. And then I think it really kind of skipped forward to like what, April
of last year.
April of last year. Yeah. Yep. Where, you know, I just wanted to let you guys know. I thought you guys should live stream. I don't know if you guys were already thinking about it or what. But
so I wasn't really playing games yet. Eric was playing World of Warcraft like 3 times a week and drove me crazy that he was playing that much. But Zach kind of like caught on to it and basically was like, you need to live stream.
I just reached out and was like, hey, you have the personality for this. Like, I see that the tour is on hiatus at this point, or in question. And, you know, if that's a portion of your livelihood, here's a possible subsidiary that, you know, is fun. You're already playing the games and could be potential income in the interim. And I was like, yeah, here's my in. I'll tell you about live streaming and all this random knowledge I've accrued for years on live streaming for no reason. Another random cat in your backyard.
There are so many cats.
Okay, sorry, we'll get distracted. That cat is not the cat that I met the last time I was here. That's also not your cat.
There's at least, I'd say there's 8 or 9 different cats that like to be in our yard.
Tina's a crazy cat lady, and she doesn't
They're not
even
even mine. But there was this like puffy orange and white one that was, I mean, he looked fat too.
I like
this
fat
one's
cats.
Gray. There's 2 other orange ones that aren't that puffy orange one.
Give me more fat
There's
cats.
2 all gray ones.
How do, like, every time me and you were together, the tangents are so hard.
I think that's mostly you, but in this
I mean, it definitely is me.
Let's be real.
But you're one of the enablers.
Yeah, okay.
So it's fine. It's
back
fine.
on track. So from a wife perspective of what was going on, like I knew who Zach was, but like not well. Like
no,
we didn't know each other.
I feel like
really.
that's the general consensus about me in general. Most people know who I am if they've met me or seen me once, but don't know me.
Yeah. Yeah. So then, basically, Eric came to me and was like, "This guy, do you remember Zach from the 8 holes? He thinks I should stream." And I was like, "Hell no! You are not playing that game more than you do now." And he said, "No, Tina. Like people like kind of like subscribe like YouTube and Patreon and stuff." And then, like, just while I'm doing the normal game stuff, I'll just, like, stream, too. And I was like, okay, now I'm interested. Except, can you put that money in our joint account? Because I never see you anymore because you're playing this game all the time. And so, you know, at first I was skeptical. And I already, like, just hated that Eric was playing World of Warcraft so much. But
World of Warcraft is a relationship.
I have a history of exes and family disappearing because of video games. So
particularly World of Warcraft or just generally video games?
Generally video games. Yeah.
Just curious.
I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yep. So anyways, I was like skeptical still. And then I'd be in the other room and he's just like laughing and talking and, you know, I'm like, what? Okay, what is
what is happening?
Right? Like, what is going on here? And then one night he like showed me like here it's on Twitch, like just like put it on your phone, right? Like just put it on your phone so I have another viewer, right?
Yep.
You know, like
boost my numbers, babe. Come on.
Streamers do, right?
Yep.
And so I did, and then I see the chat and everyone's just chatting and talking and they were like, Tina! And I was like, what is this? And so, hi, duders. So that's kind of how that started. And the fish in the chat started, I think, the first time I think
that was the first time you were there. Because you were like, what is this emote? This is glorious.
Like, I love this fish. It's freaking hilarious. And then since that day, like literally the first day, I've been super involved with the people and the fish in the chat, and that's like made its way into
realistically then you took over the stream. Eric was in the front, but it was you as the community.
Yeah, kind of. And so Zach helped us set up the whole Twitch and like change things and do emotes.
Yeah.
And Dan made a little transition for us. And so it became this like group thing that 4 of us were kind of working on to create. And so
I mean,
now we have this amazing community and it's just so much fun.
It really is.
And literally, without that, this guy would not be sitting in the chair next to me in a very warm Florida location.
That's a very accurate way of putting that.
Yeah, I took over your story, but
no, I mean, like, you nailed it though, because like
side of it.
I didn't really have much of a plan for moving to Florida. Like, I knew I wanted to move out of Mass at some point, but like my game plan was like a year down the road. It was just like, I want to get out of Massachusetts and move somewhere warm. And then I made friends with you guys, and like stuff happened in life, and like timetables got moved forward drastically in my life, and I was like, well, I guess I'm moving out of Mass now and not later. And then you guys were like, well, we're just gonna buy a house and like stuff, and now I live in Florida.
Yeah, essentially, like they were trying to move but weren't finding anything, and I've told this story a few times, and I'm like, this happened so fast and it doesn't make any sense.
It was in like a week.
It was like
literally like
that's true.
It was like, because we were I remember sitting on Discord with you in a Discord call and being like, yeah, like we'd pretty much just move anywhere right now. We weren't really particularly looking at Florida, but like we would move anywhere out of Massachusetts right now that's warm if we had a good place to go.
Because they were set on Jacksonville, and I was like, well, we're not in Jacksonville, but it's pretty nice here. And we're not trying to force you to move here, but like, yeah, so that conversation happened, and Eric and I just happened to be kind of glancing at properties, and then glancing at properties turned into glancing at houses. That's literally what happened.
Not only that, you had said, hey, we're already kind of looking at houses, and I was like, well, Tina, you should just buy another house now and like let me rent yours. And
then I went,
I kid you not. No. Better than that. You were like, okay, then within 3 minutes, you send me a link to a house.
We're going to go look at this one.
We're going to go look at this one. This is really cute. Zach, look at this house. And then I just hear, Eric, wake up! Because he was asleep in the other room. And you went and woke him up. You're like, I got to go. We got to go look at this house. And you just disappeared.
Yep.
And like 2 days later, you're like, hey, so we put an offer in on a house.
Basically.
And I was like, Tina, we just talked like 2 days ago. Like, what do you mean you just put an offer in on a house? You're like, yeah, it's happening.
We didn't expect to find something that we liked so much. But Eric and I both, we walked around this place, and I just like stood in the front and was like, I love it.
I really like this place.
I'm so comfortable here. We both have an office. I have a sunroom and a shed and so much planting space with completely full sun. It's just cozy and comfortable. The neighborhood is adorable. And knowing that we had a renter for the other house made it really easy. Yeah. They were like, okay, our mortgage is this. Even if they aren't able to like move down here, if that falls through, our chiropractor was interested.
Oh, good.
Or we could put it on the internet and know that we could rent it.
Yeah.
And so just having that backup was like, we have like 3 backup plans. So like, that's cool. And it just kind of made it easy to do it. Obviously now I have no savings. I have no money now. So that was like the one thing, but we had already kind of done all our finances because we were legitimately looking at buying property. Like, we wanted some acreage. And so we already kind of had the ball rolling. And then
it just
a couple days
happened to be downhill where it was rolling.
Yeah.
Really steeply.
It was crazy. It really did happen in like a week. That we went from just like joking about it to, oh, this is actually going to happen.
Yeah, no, it was very quick.
Well, and to be honest, like knowing that somebody like you and Steph who have so many talents, and like we have 3 or 4 businesses basically, and like most of those y'all between the two of you are really good at. I was like, okay, so if they come down here and don't have jobs right away, like y'all can make money with us, it works out really well. So there was just like not a lot of obviously there's risk, but like there's not like a lot of it.
It's low risk. I feel like with my previous employment as well, the risk is fairly low.
Yeah.
Like
I can kind of do
I've got 10 years plumbing experience. So like if things didn't work out in any way, shape, or form down here, I can go get a job doing plumbing and just make rent at least.
Yep. It works out great.
Plus, we're great.
What's your internet distance?
My internet distance? Oh, my internet distance, like 700 feet.
No, that can't be real.
Yeah.
Even that can't be real.
It's the internet distance.
So, Andrew, what made you move to Florida?
Mostly Eric and Tina. Yeah. It's Tina.
Can I order a cat off the website? You know?
No, but you can order...
only if you're below, like, the middle border, because these cats like warm weather, so there's got to be rules, you know?
See, this is where you're missing a perfect opportunity to just plug whale sacks repeatedly.
Oh, I'm about to, because should make cat sacks filled with catnip.
Wait, you have?
I have catnip in that box over there. They're just harder to make than normal whale sacks because it doesn't naturally fall into...
Hey, I'm gonna need one of those.
The hole. It, like, you have to, like, cram it in, and so it takes, like, 3 times longer to fill a catnip whale sack. And then I'll make like 10 of them and they'll sell out in a day. And then that's why.
I'm gonna need one of those.
But I will do my best to get those back on the website. And yes, you can have one.
Okay, cool.
And then Tina disappeared for months with Minecraft. That happened.
That happened. That was real life.
I fell way behind on work because of Minecraft and these
You were on almost as much as I was.
Oh my god!
And that's impressive because nobody usually can catch can meet my hourage in a video game when I go in.
I should have just streamed that whole day. I was on for 12 hours.
I know, because you forgot to eat, and we had to yell at you.
Eat. I literally was sitting playing video games,
go eat,
and I almost passed out, and that's never happened to me my whole life. But I found out that first of all, I get motion sickness, so if I haven't eaten and I get in a car, I'm about to throw up. I don't throw up, but I'm like, oh my god, I feel terrible. And so that's what happened. I hadn't eaten, and you can get motion sickness from video games. And like Minecraft, the way my mouse is like super sensitive, and so everything's like super glitchy and
spamming around.
Yeah,
everywhere.
And so like I literally got motion sickness from playing video games because I was on it for 12 hours and didn't eat. My bad.
Oops.
I really wish I would have streamed that day, though.
I mean, it would have been a great 12 hours of Minecraft stream.
So I did that for like a month straight. That's from my Secret Santa.
That's so good.
My chicken and my Steve. Aren't they so cute?
They're just so perfectly placed under your monitor.
And this is from a local art gallery, actually. Love fishies. I have so many fish-related things. Do you like my new rug?
I do.
With fish on it?
It's quality.
Okay.
Comfort and price.
So, and then Tina disappeared. Tina gets a hot tub. I'm working on it, Chaser.
Do we need to just start the get Tina a Switch, but get Tina a hot tub?
I think we have started that.
We can get that going.
So there are a lot of hiking and outdoor stuff to do in the Pensacola area. There's a lot of parks. Like it's all flat here and like wetlands and stuff, but like even one of the disc golf courses in Milton, which is like 40 minutes away, has like it's like a nice hike almost, and there's like a pitcher plant bog and lots of nature stuff like that that's more wetlands related. So I would say yes. We haven't done a lot of that ourselves, but when we got here, the pandemic started like a couple months later, so we'll have to discover some of that. And then we go to the beach. Like that's what we do. If we want to go walk or whatever, we go to the beach. Looking for somewhere to take the family for spring break where we can be outside. Our beaches are not crowded. It's actually really awesome. If you go in the middle of summer, they might be. So it just depends on, spring break. Oh, spring break might be a little more crowded. So that part's tricky. But there's lots of disc golf.
And it's warm.
Hearts and fish. I wish this channel had the join button. You know what? Warlord of Art. World of Art. I am gonna set that up very soon. We have a Patreon, and so I didn't want to like split it, but then I did see. Oh, it was MrBeast channel. He has like a join YouTube thing, and it says you get nothing but thank you. This helps helps fund our videos. Us, And so my main point is like we try to do a lot for our Patreons, and I feel like we fall short there even. And so trying to do that for like 2 different subscription things and Twitch and Discord.
Twitch is the next one. There's going to be more stuff for people to get on Twitch. That's my first push now that I'm here.
Yeah, absolutely. So we do want to grow our Patreon, but it's just such a, I don't know.
Time sink?
It is, but it's more like a guilt thing for me. Like, I think we do a lot, but then I'll go back and look, and I'm like, we forgot to do a giveaway last month. We'll do 3 this month, and we do that. But then I just like feel guilty about it, and it's just a personal thing. And like, no offense to Eric, but doing stuff on a schedule isn't Eric's thing at all. So all of that falls on me. So do making the videos, so does orchestrating it, so does uploading, so does post. Like, everything about it is on my shoulders.
You need Google Calendar with reminders.
It's
just
a lot.
Punching you in the face at all times.
I have reminders, but keep in mind my list of things to do every day is like 100 different video-related, whale sex-related, employee-related, just it's all over the place.
That's right. Now you got help.
And plants.
So much help. And I think it's plants and then everything he listed.
Plants?
It's plants and then like work, other stuff.
Yeah, it can be. That's for sure. I love MrBeast. Me too. I have a sweatshirt on the way. Another one. I'm obsessed. Like,
obsessed is an understatement.
I'd never stop talking
Understatement.
about it.
There is nothing she talks about more than MrBeast or plants.
I was gonna say plants. I think it wins, but
it's close now.
If you haven't yet, go subscribe to MrBeast. Every single one of you will find something you love. That's all I have to like. Any person of
She's not wrong.
Of any interest or anything. You can be a Republican, a Democrat, a poor person, a rich person,
an alien,
a probably an alien. Like, no matter what, you will love it. But I will say, the first couple times that I watched this channel, the first video I saw, if you like Minecraft, was like this Minecraft maze that he does some gaming stuff, but his main channel is like with people. So he like made this maze and invited 100 people to compete for.
The video was absurd.
10 years worth of yogurt, stupid stuff. Usually it's money. It's like 10 grand. And so he makes this crazy maze, and the whole thing is just super entertaining, and it's him and his friends. And I watched that with Calvin. That was the first video I ever saw, and I was like, this is unreal. And then Eric loved it too, even though he'd never played Minecraft.
Yeah.
And then I found his normal channel and saw one where he would jump on and donate big amounts of money to Twitch streamers that had no viewers or like 1 viewer. And then I was hooked. But also, I was kind of judgmental.
You were super judgmental. I came to Zach
and I was like, who is this?
You were like,
guy?
I hate this MrBeast guy. And I was like, Tina, I watched so much MrBeast, you're wrong.
Right.
Like, you are incorrect. He's amazing.
I wish that the video that I saw, that first one, wasn't the one that I saw. Because he donated to Twitch streamers, but it was just kids. And he's not the most PC guy out there all the time.
Definitely not.
Not because he sucks.
He's just awkward.
He's just awkward.
He's so awkward.
And like,
that's why he's lovable though.
Better.
It's just like he's floundering at all times.
Right. So he would jump on and be like, "Are you a kid?" And they'd be like,
such a creepy question.
It's so creepy.
That's such a creepy. I've never thought of that as just a like if you just say that sentence.
Yeah. And so
but that's the kind of awkward that's
one hilarious. Of these girls, like, I think she felt targeted and like didn't know what to do, and she was like, I can be a kid if you want me to be. And then immediately everybody was like, no. And I was like, why'd you put that in there? And like, what is happening? Like, what an inappropriate thing. But he was just like, I want to donate money to kids today, which when you just say it is like great. But then when you do it, it's like, why are you being so creepy?
This is weird.
So I just thought it was super awkward. And then the next one I saw was when he first got merch. And they were like, go buy our merch. Every like 30 seconds would say, go to shopmrbeast.com. And I was like, this is so tacky. Now I understand.
The tackiest part of it though.
Right, but those were like the first videos I saw. If I would have seen anything else, I would have understood.
That's fair.
But like, it was so tacky up front. And now
way too much time watching that kind of tacky stuff. Like Linus Tech Tips. Linus Tech Tips is like the worst example of just plugging and shills and really bad segues into their sponsorships. But it's part of the channel. Like you're just used to that in the middle of the chat. It's going to be like,
and I'm all about it. And
like
I went
this segue into whale sex.
Yeah. And I've always been really aware of like not promoting myself too much. No, like the stuff we do too much.
Shamelessly promote. That's like
It's just never been my style.
Well, now I'm here to shameless. I just need you know what I need? I need a dope like whale pants, whale sacks, whatever hoodie.
Well, we are
like
working,
a big whale.
We're working on getting merch right now for like shirts and stuff. So stay tuned. Actually, I'm waiting for my
colorful
VA
hoodie
to call me.
Colorful hoodie.
Buy a whale sack.
Buy whale. Oh, hold on. I can get the Twitch channel. Buy a whale sack at whalesacks.com. Great for playing video games or on the course. They will keep your hand dry and your grip strong. Whalesacks.com.
Whalesacks.com.
This is where Buddha would put whalesacks.com.
He would, and then he'd move it around because we would do this, and he does whatever we ask him to because he's the best.
Buy a whale sack.
Anyways, so now I'm obsessed with MrBeast, and also I think we talked about this the other day. I've always I like doing awesome things for people, but I don't like talking about it because it seems like this oh, look how cool I am, I'm great and I did this thing. And to me, you should just do it and not promote it. But then I started watching MrBeast and realized he does all this awesome stuff. He puts it on the internet, and then every person that watches it wants to do the stuff that he's doing, and the world becomes a better place. Truly. I've done a handful of things since I started watching MrBeast that are just to give back because I can. And I don't think I would have been in that same mindset without MrBeast putting out there that he does amazing things. And so
it's almost like social media stuff that they call influencers are influencing you.
But in a good way instead of all the bullshit that's out there.
Beep. Influence is objective.
Yeah.
You get to choose how it's influential.
Yeah.
Hand motions.
Well, and so now I've watched a lot of interviews on MrBeast, and it's really intriguing to me what he does and why, and what his thought process is. And he has grown a lot. So he started from that he just wanted to be a YouTuber, and I don't think it had a lot of value behind.
No.
And now since he's done it, he's addicted to being able to give back, and I love that. And so hearing him talk about kind of what that looks like or why or what his goals are. There was this interview, I think, with Anthony Padilla, if I remember right.
Wait, MrBeast?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. I gotta watch that.
That's how I found,
sidetracked.
That's how I found Anthony Padilla.
Oh, okay.
So he says I want to do something insane. I want to end hunger in Africa or something. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but I want to make a couple $1 million, which he does.
Yep.
Invest it and then take that out and literally find a way to end hunger in Africa. And that sounds insane, but that's the kind of crap that I just we need more people like that are rich, that want to do good stuff. And that is their intrinsic feeling. I want to do good stuff with this instead of all of the capitalism crap that goes on where it just goes to bad stuff. So I just
that and thinking
I'm so
big.
in love with that idea. Yeah.
I think thinking big is also huge for that.
He's I can do that. I think I can do that.
Somebody,
that's amazing.
If you go in with the mindset of I can stop this local town from having hungry people or something, you can succeed.
And that's
not a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
But when you dream that big, you're gonna have to take and not even dream that big. When you dream that big with the intent that you're actually going to do it and putting the thought process and the motion into happening.
Pipe dream. He's I can make this happen.
Those are the people who do those things.
Change the world.
It's crazy.
It's incredible. It's crazy. Yeah, and he's in North Carolina, and I get goosebumps just thinking about it. But he started his own food bank. He bought half of a Food Lion for a video, right? And then hired a guy that he did a video with previously to manage a food bank, and he took this food, and now he has a food bank to help his local area. And it's just it's just incredible to me that he could do anything else with that.
Yeah.
And he doesn't need to spend the money the way that he does or do the it's still interesting. He'd still get views for sure, but now he's addicted to giving back, and I just I relate to that so hardcore. So anyways, go subscribe to MrBeast, I guess. I'm his spokesperson. He doesn't know it.
Hopefully you just keep talking about him and he'll just show up and
I gotta wear my gear when I'm on here, but I wore it yesterday. I wore my MrBeast shirt yesterday. I'll drop a link.
You'll have to have a rotating MrBeast wardrobe for your morning coffees.
I might need to just invest. I actually have a shirt that just says investor because basically anybody that buys his merch is an investor.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Hi, Pilcher.
I would love to get on his Discord, but they are full up. So I can't get in there. But I want to compete in some of his Minecraft challenges.
Oh, yeah.
So dope. Okay, so enough about MrBeast, but that's been my life lately.
MrBeast.
Yeah, and actually, like Anthony Padilla, if you're interested, he does these like really in-depth interviews with incredibly interesting people. So one of them was
highly recommend.
Famous YouTubers or like successful YouTubers.
Yeah.
So that's the one that MrBeast was on. That's how I found him. But then they did one on like school shooting survivors and people with ADHD or people with narcolepsy. Really interesting stuff that you've never really considered. And it kind of like opens your brain up.
And they're very
to like
well
what
done.
People struggle with that you might not know about. That like, oh, a lot of people have this condition and people get judged because they're not normal. And it's like, we have no idea what they're going through or how they're thinking or like, yeah, Zach has ADHD and like he deals with things differently than I do. And
we were just talking about
yesterday.
This. Yeah, was it yesterday? 2 days ago? I don't know.
Yeah.
Tina came over for dinner and we ended up talking about that particular ADHD video for a long period of time.
Did I miss the giveaway? No. Should we do a giveaway?
I don't know. We doing a giveaway? What are we giving away?
Who doesn't like giveaways?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't like giveaways.
All right. Well, Zach ruined it for everybody. So I'm gonna go post this really quick and say giveaway.
Doing a giveaway. Wait, did I miss the giveaway?
Let's do.
Nope. Giveaway. Way. Let's do a what? No exclamation point. Just a period. That is like the.
I look tired.
That is like the. You gotta at least put an exclamation point there. You gotta sound excited.
I am excited.
Really? Because let's do a giveaway period. Does not sound very excited. Your punctuation, your excited punctuation is lacking.
It's not great. I used exclamation marks too much.
No, there's no such thing. Every time you do exclamation marks, just add like 3 or 4.
Yeah, y'all. When we get done here, which is in like 4 minutes, go watch a MrBeast video and you will be hooked. And tell him Tina sent you.
Yeah. They're like, Tina.
He has no idea who I am.
Yeah, maybe he does. You never know. Maybe he watches your channel.
Not yet, but I want him on Team Whale Sex.
You don't know that.
On the gaming side. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, I'll make it happen.
I'll give you $1,000.
If I can get MrBeast on Whale Sex Gaming.
Yeah.
I have a small problem with that, though.
What?
We have to have Whale Sex Gaming first. Like, that doesn't exist yet.
Okay, well.
So.
I don't have any cash, but here's some money. Make Whale Sex Gaming happen.
Okay. Whale Sex Gaming is now a thing. If you're interested, when I have internet, ping me on Discord. I'll be putting it together. I'm just announcing myself as now the leader of Whale Sex Gaming.
MrBeast 6000. He's changed his name once or twice, but now it's here to stay. That's so great. Does anybody know if birdie fuel is ethically sourced? Noah, heck yeah. They their first year-ish. He asked if birdie fuel coffee was ethically sourced. So their first year, they just did coffee. Oh my god, I love this picture.
It's a great photo.
I love this picture. If you go to birdiefuelcoffee.com, you can use code Oakley15. See, that's why I had. You weren't here.
You need a whiteboard, Tina.
I had a thing on the curtains.
You need a whiteboard.
My Thunderbird and
Have you not seen? We own 4 whiteboards, Tina. You need a whiteboard.
I do need a whiteboard.
Whiteboard is like the most glorious thing that Steph introduced me to.
Bye, Tina. Whiteboard.
Yeah. Bye, Tina. Whiteboard. All right, we can get one at Home Depot.
Honestly. I think it's Oakley 15.
I think you're right.
And you get 15% off. Do they have info on their coffees now? Because from what I remember, they changed everything about what they were doing. So it had single origin, organic, and I'm pretty sure ethically sourced. They changed everything they were doing to fit their values. So I'm pretty positive that yes is the answer. But you know what? I'm going to tell them they should put some more info on there because I care about that too. So go watch it. He's an awesome person. I identify as a lizard person, so I will go subscribe.
DoorDash MrBeast
MrBeast Burger. We don't have one here, but I want to try it so bad. Yeah, he opened 300 restaurants because he can.
This is great. I don't even get what he does beside plant trees. He does plant a lot of trees.
So that happened.
He just gives away a lot of money and makes videos about it.
Yeah, he'll like
But he
walk
does it in
up
creative ways.
to homeless people and give them $1,000, or he'll like order pizza and then tip them $500, or he'll give them an Uber and he'll just give the person the car. Yeah, he gave a pizza guy a house that he like tricked the guy into coming to Home Depot and Walmart and stuff and buying furniture. They put it in the house and then was like, by the way, this is yours now.
Yeah.
And it's incredible. And like people always have, yeah, okay, that's the only one I'm going to tell you about.
I was going to say, don't spoil anymore. Just go watch them.
People always have like these, you know, I mean, everybody struggles with stuff. And literally $1,000 for a lot of people is like life-changing in that moment. Like, you just never know what's going on. And so the fact that he could, you know, not even put that much money into that and like change somebody's life or day or month or whatever is really cool. And then he just does that at this like massive scale. It's awesome. So I love my pirate whale sack. Oh, look at all the whale sacks comments.
Oh, yeah.
If done correctly, good feels. Yeah, sometimes they're a little meh, but sometimes they're great. I'm definitely considering doing some disc golf related. Well, Eric and I have an idea to do like a really fun thing while he's on tour, because we do giveaways here all the time, but I thought it'd be really sweet to be able to do that in person. That'd be cool. You heard it here first. Here's our plan. While Eric's on tour, I want him to have like sets of discs with him that he is going to hide at the courses that he visits while he's on tour. And then he'll pop on YouTube, go live, and say, I just left such and such course. There's, you know, 5 Lucid X felons or whatever on the course somewhere.
I think this is where you really need to get, for future reference, a really cool special, like, sneaky stamp.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be super cool. Yeah, stamps are easy. Like, we could definitely do something.
I think like a giveaway. Can we just make a stamp that says, "Did I miss the giveaway?"
Oh my god,
that's the giveaway stamp.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Where can I get a whale sack? Whalesacks.com. You can get. We have so many on the website right now. Like, seriously, now's the time to go look, because we have a ton of patterns I just put up. What?
Instead of the rocket whales up as whales.
So we have rocket whales, but there was only, I think, 20 of them for the first run. And so those you can buy as a bundle with the rocket whale stamp.
Do it.
So it's like a combo thing. And I think we only have 5 or 6 left. So go buy a rocket whale bundle.
Do it.
And I think it's cheaper too, because like shipping's included, and it's like 20 some bucks to do a disc and a whale sack. Okay. I have to go to a meeting now. Oh, sorry, bye. We missed you. Heat wave in New York. I'm gonna go play. Smog's head is crooked.
Permanently. I'm like a dog that's always confused.
The hat. I don't know what the hat means. Giveaway, giveaway, giveaway. Yeah, we're doing a giveaway.
The hat is crooked. I've been trying to adjust this, and I can't.
UK Jack Brew, what's up? If I win the giveaway, please gift it. You got it, Eric. That's very kind. Will it start in Vegas? No, because he had to fly, and all he has is his disc that he's obsessed with, not the ones that he can give away. I wish it did start in Vegas. I'm so sorry. The first one will probably be Waco. What's a whale sack, Zach?
A whale sack is this great design by Tina. It is I don't know, how would you describe this, Tina? I don't know how much. Is it a clay-filled bag?
Yes.
It is a clay-filled bag to dry your hands and keep your grip firm on both your controller or your disc. Find them at whalesocks.com.
Whalesocks.com.
Whale socks. Whale socks.
Well, now I have to go to
whalesocks.com. Find them at whalesocks.com. Hashtag whalesacks. Hashtag team whalesacks.
Hashtag whalesacks for life.
Hashtag.
What platform do you use for your whalesack store? I'm on WooCommerce.
WooCommerce.
I use WordPress and WooCommerce.
I think you're gonna say
I'd
WooCommerce
like to
with more excitement.
Switch to Shopify someday, but it's not gonna happen yet. Okay, so now that I've posted about the giveaway and y'all are here and y'all are awesome, let's do a giveaway.
Giveaway.
How about that hat right there?
That one?
Yeah, that's
okay.
The one.
I'm a fan.
Who wants a whale sacks hat?
Who wants a whale sacks hat? The
P.S.
whale sacks hat. The whale sacks hat.
Ordering new hats. We'll do this run again, and we'll do the old bamboo ones, which people have asked for a million times. They're super expensive because they're made by like one guy. I literally tracked him down because I saw his hats at a store in San Diego, and then like looked all over the internet and finally found him. And it's like the only guy that I know that does
Super
these
side note
bamboo patches. They're really
about
cool.
hats. If you could do the embossed, like, you know, the embroidered hats that like are thick embossing embroidering, I would pay an absurd amount of money for a whale sex one.
I did some embroidered ones. They weren't super thick though, but I know what you're talking about.
I've got like 2 that I paid a large quantity of money for certain brands that are like
yeah,
whatever, like a quarter to a half-inch thick, like really bright white on dark color. And I've realized that like that's my aesthetic, and I would happily pay like $50 for a hat like that. Spooters, look at those legs.
What's she doing right now? Okay, I wish you could see her feet because her feet are funny too, but whatever. She's so funny. Yeah, I want to do embroidered ones again. I just need to find a different company to do those because the people we worked with last time, they were just like weren't reliable, and they took a really long time to get them to us, and it was like it just wasn't an easy process.
I'm going to display this.
All right, so this is the giveaway.
Can confirm, as I read comments, the colors are dope. I just got one of these myself. It's fire. You want this hat.
How should we do the giveaway? She's so funny right now. Nice work. Okay. Come on, brain. Let's go. I don't know why this is always so hard for me to like come up with a question to ask for the giveaways, but it always is tough.
In what year did Pabst Blue Ribbon win the Blue Ribbon? As always, my question for everything. Really? I actually don't know the answer either.
It's orange and teal is the color. It's like dolphins colors, but I just love the way it looks. Okay. What plant am I looking at right now? That one.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know the answer to this question either, Tina.
Tell me what plant I am looking at right now. Spoiler. Or here's a hint.
Already guessing numbers. I love it.
It is indoors. Joe, dude, I have work for you. Like, you have to move here though. Special mint.
Special mint.
Andrew Paul, it is a cactus.
Cactus.
It's a little cactus.
Cactus.
I can show it to you.
Cactus.
There he is. There's a cactus.
It's a little baby cactus.
So Anthony, Paul, or Andrew. Just whatever.
Just make up names.
Actually, so Eric's not here, so you're gonna have to send me an email with your address, please. Your full name and your address. Well, your name's on here, but sometimes we'll have people like Daddy G, and then I'm not gonna mail you something to Daddy G at.
You should, because it'd be great.
So send us send me your mailing address. Oh, sorry, and your name. And I will send you this hat. Congratulations!
Congratulations, you've won.
Pew, pew, pew.
Congratulations, you've won.
Smallest
so the
cactus
pop-ups
ever.
keep coming up. Congratulations, you've won.
Hey, will you do me a favor?
Yeah, what do you want?
There's a cactus under that whale over there. Can you bring it over here? I want to show them. He said, smallest cactus ever. Well.
This one?
No, to the left. Under the whale tail.
Lord. The one that I barely saw.
It's so little.
It's so tiny.
I got this in Vermont?
Yeah, you know those native Vermont cacti?
Actually, I think it was Wisconsin at this little store. This is Spike Lee. My little cactus. He's so tiny. Like, that's my finger. That's the cactus. He's so cute, though. I love him. He doesn't look as healthy as he used to be. He can go here. I like him being on my desk. So, yeah, that's actually the smallest cactus ever. Duties. Little dooter booters. What are you doing?
Insert sad walking Arrested Development meme. Congrats to the winner, though.
Oh, my God. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Joe Padilla, just come live in the RV.
There's still houses you could buy here.
We're going to rent it to you.
Who's that? Who's that guy?
Touching your beans. Are you going to attack me?
When can I buy one of those hats? Which? Oh, did she?
I see how it is.
Get him. Miserable.
She wants to whack at me so bad.
What did he do? Does he
I
smell
touched
like
I
kitties
touched
and,
your beans.
and doggies?
They don't like it when you touch the beans.
Okay, so in theory, some of these hats are on the website. I have a box full that I have to send to my dad because he does my shipping for most things. So if they're not on there, bear with me. I will get them on there as soon as I can.
Logan Hall, he says he called the RV months ago. I'm just waiting for him to show up.
Oh yeah, that's true. You can live in our driveway. $100 a month.
That's a deal.
Plus electricity.
Wait, whose driveway though? Your driveway now or my driveway now?
They're both my driveways.
It's fair.
Technically.
I mean, technically speaking.
I mean, we legit considered renting out that RV, but like.
I mean, brilliant of all people.
Yeah.
This is the one.
It's just complicated. Yeah, brilliant. Please.
Dropping out of school now.
Brilliant, Joe. Get on down here. We would love the company. Everyone move to Pensacola. We're just gonna have like a whole pod of
a whale of a good
there.
time.
Oh yeah, you
bring the pod.
Yeah, cool. All right. Well, Zach and I are gonna go to Home Depot. Woo! So I can do my laundry. Also, very exciting stuff over here. Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us this morning. Congratulations, Andrew, on winning a hat. Good work. Way to answer that question. Yeah, and then thank you, everybody that is here in general, for your support. Even you just being here means a lot to us. And, you know, if you need gear or whale sacks, go buy some because I need money again.
Whalesacks.com.
So, these doohickeys. And then we are working on getting print-on-demand shirts set up. So we're going to do some EO shirts. We're going to do some Whale Sack logo shirts. And then eventually, hopefully, Steph will help me out with some cool designs. We're going to do some Twitch-related stuff too, some fish in the chat kind of shirts and stuff like that too. So stay tuned. We will post about that when it happens. And I promise we will do morning coffee when Eric's here next week. This is me pointing at you people. And I am determined to do morning coffee as much as possible with him while he's on the road. We can have special guests, Calvin, Madison, whoever's out on tour, join Eric for morning coffee. I think that would be awesome. Is Eric here? Did Eric just get up? Baby, I miss you. Look, whale pants.
Oh, I was like,
we didn't type that.
I was like, what?
We didn't
How
type
do you
that.
see?
Eric's here!
Hey!
Everybody fish in the chat for Eric. Eric, we were literally just about to sign off. What the H? I'm here. I miss you too.
I miss you,
Cool.
Eric.
Awesome, great. Yeah, so like I'm super determined to make that happen. The only issue is that we probably have to do like Tuesday mornings or something. Or it might fluctuate. So that's unfortunate, but obviously
do it every day. And
he's playing disc golf. Yeah, maybe I'll just stream my morning coffee every morning. That would be on Twitch though. So make sure you go check out twitch.tv/AROC Oakley. Yeah. So it'll be weekday mornings instead because Eric works during the weekends. And there's a possibility we could do it, some of them, but I don't want to stress them out during a tournament weekend. And since they do MPO in the mornings, sometimes he might have to play in the mornings instead of the afternoons. So we'll feel it out, but we'll try to do our best to post about it when we're going to do it. So y'all have a heads up. I know weekends are easier for everybody, but not Eric. He got a job to do. Look how excited everybody got when Eric woke up.
Right.
I get like that too. That's not true, actually. When he gets up, I'm like, dang it, now I'm going to be distracted when I try to work.
Now I'm getting nothing done. Goddamn, go back to sleep, honey.
But look at all the fish in the chat. That makes me happy. Take it down, Eric. Yes.
I just want to send to Eric the airplane meme of, we're all counting on you. Good luck.
We are. Airplane, the movie.
Yes, the movie.
I have watched that in my sleep.
Yep. Tina slept. Have you not seen it outside of the one time me and Eric watched it in the RV?
Mm-mm.
What?
Just like clips from it, you know.
I mean, the whole movie is just clips.
All right, Eric's playing at 10 on Thursday, so make sure everybody. Well, 10 Pacific time. I think Nevada's Pacific.
Airplane, the novel.
So you have to use your brain and think positive thoughts at 10 a.m. Pacific time on Thursday.
This is already stressing me out.
Yeah, I don't like it. Never mind. Good luck, Eric. I'll just say it now. Who's on Eric's card? Eric? Well, why'd you have to show up now? We were literally just signing off.
God, we gotta go to Home Depot and you're ruining the plans.
Yeah, I need to do my laundry.
Laundry.
Boy. Okay. Well, we're gonna sign off anyways, even though Eric, you just got here. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all are awesome. Stay tuned to Whale Pants on Facebook and make sure you're subscribed to this YouTube channel with the bell notifications on so that you know when we go live. And if you are subscribed, then and you have the notifications on, then in the future when Eric does his live, that's the only way it's going to happen. He's going to go live on YouTube and let you know that he just left discs at the course in your town. So make sure you subscribe and have your notifications on for future so you can get free discs in your town from us. All right. Love y'all. Bye.